Alright, so today we're going to talk about how you can stay productive when you are feeling overwhelmed. But first, if you are new to my channel, my name is Sarah and I teach how to learn any language. So today what we're doing is not really language specific, but more learning and productivity specific. And really a lot of the skills that I teach in general, they are for language learning, but I think you'll find, and many people have, that they really apply to learning just about anything. So today we're going to talk about how you can manage feeling overwhelmed when you are starting school, when you're trying to manage a work-life balance or work-life study balance. And the reason I chose this today is, for those of you who have been following me for a little while, you know that my business is really starting to take off right now. And with that comes a lot of work behind the scenes and just a lot of responsibility and managing accounts and getting everything set up. And right now I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, but I am still showing up for you guys with a video this week, and I'm continuing to, like I have been since December. And yeah, so I wanted to share with you guys how I'm doing this, because even though, as I mentioned, it's not specific to language learning, but I do study languages and I teach languages and that's my focus. But I also have to integrate in my time for work and for myself and for all of that. So here's what I do when I'm feeling overwhelmed, like today. So I have two notebooks that I use, and this is my second one. And my first one is it's not really the most organized thing, but whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, for the day, what I do is, like, I have this notebook, and this is where I'll write down, like, here's what I need to do today. If I'm feeling like, oh, I have so much to do, I don't even know where to start, what I'll do is I'll just get this notebook, and this is my notebook for more day-to-day stuff, whereas my other notebook is more of notes on courses and things that I'm taking as I'm growing my business. I put that all kind of in one place and I keep that together, and then this is my like daily reminder kind of stuff. So it's all just kind of written down, but that's my system for organization for that. And then as I finish things, I like to tear out the pages so that, you know, eventually, like, this one's almost out of pages, but then I can get rid of it, and then that's my way of organizing for that. But so what I did today is I said, okay, I need to do YouTube video, I need to get my Pinterest stuff done, I need to do my Instagram posts for the week, I need to do all of this today. And just being able to visualize like what that looks like here really helps with the overwhelmedness, and it's just being able to see, okay, this is what I need to do, and it alleviates some of that pressure and some of that anxiety of, oh, I have so much to do. So that's the first thing that I do, is I just write down a list of everything I need to do today. And then when I'm feeling good about that, I'll kind of map out what it looks like over the next few days. And I do this pretty frequently and it changes. You know, I don't always get everything done that I have for the week that I schedule out. Sometimes I skip around a little bit. But just the process of writing everything out, I found really helpful for managing that feeling of just being overwhelmed. And then also allows me to see what I've done and what I still need to do. And if there's something that I really, really need to do, that it's like a non-negotiable, then I put an asterisk next to it, or I mark it in some way with a highlighter or with a mark, something. That way I know, like, okay, if I don't do anything else today, I have to do this. This has to get done today because I have some kind of a deadline. So that's how I do that. And then my other notebook, what I do is, so this was pretty long, it's got quite a bit, and it's, as I mentioned, it's kind of notes as I've been going through courses and things like that. I write my notes in here, and even like this ended up being my notes for my last video. When I make a video, one of the first things I do is just write out my notes. So my videos aren't necessarily scripted, but I do outline them so I know what I'm doing, except for today, I really didn't outline this one. I didn't outline this one at all, actually. This is just me explaining what I do when I feel this way, because I know that a lot of you guys experience feeling overwhelmed when you're trying to manage your studies and your work and your personal life and all of those things. So that's what I do for that. And then I've got all my notes in here, and I like this process because it keeps everything in one place for the most part. And I do have other organizational systems on my computer, I use various spreadsheets and systems and all of that. But this is just a place where I can just dump everything that I have going through, and I have an idea. So I keep these on my table here, and then if I'm working on something, I'm like, oh man, I have this idea, I need to write this down. Then I'll just grab one of these and I'll write it down. So that's how I manage that. So the other thing that I do when I'm feeling overwhelmed is that I just take a moment and I just sit back and I just breathe. So I'm just like, okay. Like an I've got this kind of thing. Like, take a moment, sit back, breathe, and just say, okay, I know I've got a lot to do, but I've got this. I just need to take it one step at a time. I just need to make progress on something today. And then, it'll all build on it. As long as I'm getting something done, I'm making some kind of progress, and I am, getting closer toward my ultimate goal. So really the purpose of this video today is just to show you guys that it's not always perfect over here on my end. And I do have a lot of these same struggles that you guys have, and that's how I'm able to teach you guys and to help you to overcome these, is because I also have these struggles. I also feel overwhelmed. I also get anxious when I have so much going on, but that doesn't have to stop you. You just have to find a way to push through it and to channel that overwhelmedness or that anxiety, whatever it is, into a productive outlet, which for me is just continuing to work. And yeah, so I hope that you guys found this helpful, and I hope that if you are feeling overwhelmed, or if you just need a break, just know that it's not only you are not alone in this. You just have to keep going. You just have to push through it and just keep making some kind of progress, because remember, even just a little bit of progress is going to get you to your goal. Making just a little bit of progress each day, each time you start practicing, studying, working, whatever it is, just break it down step by step and do as much as you can. Go through it and don't be too hard on yourself. All right, so I will see you guys back here next time. Bye.